London Accessibility Meetup number 6, 11th of September 2017, with Alistair Duggin.
Thank you very much for coming. So this is actually the 6th London Accessibility Meetup. I'd like to say a big thank you to Jane, who was the previous organiser. So the last event was about a year ago, because I approached Jane about 2 months ago saying, would it be all right if I kind of helped to organise it? So I'm in quite a fortunate position in my job as Head of Accessibility at Government Digital Service that I get to meet lots of people that are doing great things in the world of accessibility. So it's slightly easier for me to find speakers than it is for other people. So we've got a really exciting line up tonight. So today's theme is kind of around case studies of how organisations are approaching accessibility. The first talk is going to be from the Financial Times. I've seen Laura do this talk before, and it's really, really, really good, so I'm excited about sharing that with you all. And then we've got literally a brand new talk, hot off the press, from BBC News. So schedule-wise, we've got about 45 minutes for each talk. That'll have time for questions as well. And then we need to be out of the venue by 9 o'clock, so we'll have half an hour to polish off the food and drinks and to do a bit of networking. If anybody wants to carry on networking, there's a really nice pub just around the corner that should be really quiet called The Fox. So if anybody wants to join us for a drink there, that would be lovely. So a quick show of hands. So who works in the public sector? So that's about half the room. So we've got 90 seats, so there's probably about 80 people here. So I think that's about 40 hands that went up there. Who works in the private sector? The other half, that's surprising. Who's a developer? So that's about 20 hands. Who's a user researcher? It's about 6 hands. Who's a designer? About 10 hands. Who's a content person? Content writer? Just one content writer. Who works in the industry of accessibility, providing services to people? Okay, so that's about 30 people. Okay. Have I missed anything? Who else could be here? Anybody got an interesting thing they want to? Staff networks, cool. Awesome, okay. So it's really nice, we've got a really good mix. I'm kind of hoping that with future events, so we're going to hopefully be doing these once a month, hopefully get lots of good speakers. In my mind, I'm thinking it'd be good to have kind of themes. We could have one themed around assistive technology, we could have one themed around user research, we could have another one themed around the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines, those sorts of things. We are going to be, I've skipped a slide there, so we are going to be sending out a survey because after the event to find out why people came, what they'd like to get from future events, if you've got any speakers or topics that you weren't covering. So hopefully we can make these events really, really kind of interesting to what you want them to be. Please do tweet about the event. So we've got this hashtag Ali London, so that's A11Y London. For anyone that doesn't know what the A11Y stands for, that stands for accessibility. Not very accessible. I'd like to say a massive, massive thank you to Barclays. So Barclays are sponsoring the event or the next few events. Hopefully it'll be like a long partnership. They've helped with the venue tonight. They are filming tonight. They have provided the captions. We'll be publishing all the videos with captions afterwards. They provided the food and a drink. So can I just kind of like a big thank you to Barclays. So do follow them on Twitter. Barclays are doing some amazing stuff at the moment. So yeah, do follow them on Twitter. Let the talks commence.